In the early 20th century, major powers in Europe arise. However, it is one accident, Sarajevo, that will trigger a massive war. Austria-Hungary is devastated. A few days later, Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, then Germany, and then so on. The start of the Great War begins. The Russian Empire begins occupying parts of Germany and Austria-Hungary. As Germany declares war on France, invades Luxembourg, takes Luxembourg, and then invades Belgium. This triggers the United Kingdom to join the war later on. However, the Dutch state is not affected during the invasion of Belgium. Germany is easily able to reoccupy its former land, then begin invading Poland. So does Austria-Hungary. However, Montenegro, a Serbian ally, they begin. Albania is split due to the war. However, the Ottoman Empire in October of 1914 joins the war along the Allies. In the north of France, the Verdun line is established. This will be the buffer zone between France and Germany from a civil war. Now Poland is fully occupied. The Polish puppet state is created. Now, in the north of France, the Verdun line, near Paris, is majorly impacted, as Italy will join the war and betray their former allies. Just not now. And in the mid-1915, Bulgaria joins the Axis, invading Serbia. Both powers invade Austria-Hungary, and Bulgaria invades Serbia. Bulgaria gains what they want. Bulgaria becomes a massive empire, as troops from both countries flee to Albania. However, the Serbian front is not completely destroyed, however, the Allied powers ignore the neutrality of Greece and begin landing troops here in Macedonia. The Eastern Front is chaos. As many lands. Russia's beginning to lose many lands. Many new states, such as Ukraine and Belarus, are formed. Also, states such as Lithuania, Estonia, Courland, and another state are created, and others are created. This also includes Moldova, The war is incredibly, as America has not entered the war yet. However, a telegram from Germany is sent to Mexico, but that will come later in the war. As Crimea is established, but then later occupied by Germany, the Ottoman Empire is also facing problems here. With Persia, as Persia is invaded by Russia and Britain. In Africa, German colonies are in danger. of collapse. Both British and French troops conquer many colonies, conquer Cameroon and all of Togo. The only remaining colony is Namibia, who is widely invaded. Small German troops are being occupied, as it is only German East Africa that still survives. In Asia, many countries join the Allies. In Asia, Japan, an allied member, invades the German colony of Qingdao. Thus, as Japan keeps it, they also invade a small island. They also invaded an island way out in the Atlantic, so an island far out in the Pacific Ocean. As Europe is chaos, in 1917, which we are almost there, it is 1917. It is 1917 and the Russian Empire has almost collapsed. Thanks to the independence of Finland and other smaller states, Russia surrenders, forming an armistice with Germany, thus ending the war on the Eastern Front. Also, the Russian Revolution does not help, but majorly impacts the Russian Empire. On the Western Front, the platoon line begins to break. This forces German troops to back off. After the United States declares war on Germany. Romania just joins the Allies and is massively invaded by both Austria-Hungary and Bulgaria. However, Romania exists, in Moldavia. Under pressure of the Allies, Greece joins the Entente and begins the invasion of Bulgaria. Montenegro and Albania is fully occupied by Austria-Hungary. However, Greece begins to occupy as Bulgaria surrenders, and a new border. And what a new border is hoped to be established, Yugoslavia is born, but unofficially. The next country to surrender is the Ottoman Empire, who is massively getting invaded by Britain in the south. They have no choice and are forced to surrender. Austria-Hungary, under pressure, as well surrenders, giving Italy some new lands. Giving Italy and Yugoslavia new lands. As Germany has still yet to surrender. However, in the year of 1918, 4 years after the breakout of the war, Germany surrenders, thus